Hello everyone, we're back in the garage. We're gonna get this cooling system hopefully completed and fans running and cooling and all that stuff. Hopefully we're gonna get that all done today, so let's get into it. So I was test fitting the radiator in here, and I've got the top part mounted through these holes here. I needed a bottom mount. You can see I have a bottom mount down there. So what I did was I measured up what I needed. I knew I needed something that went down and this way and up again. And when I was digging around in all my supplies, I found, well, can you see it there? That is actually a shelf I made for the trailer to hold, the cans of brake clean and all that stuff. And I just haven't used it. And it landed up being exactly what I needed. So maybe I'm a bit of a hoarder, but it paid off this time. So let's get that radiator in there now and get everything hooked up. So with the addition of this fan shroud, I had to get these little extendo AN fittings so that I can spin on the the upper radiator hose. So that worked out pretty good. They just go right on there. They're all good. So once I get this screwed onto there, then let's put it in the car. Hey, remember when I said that my gas struts for the hood were too strong? Well, I sent a picture of the number that's written on the side of the strut to Ring Brothers, who built those hinges, and they confirmed that I had the wrong gas struts. So they sent me the new proper gas struts for a carbon fiber hood. And Summit Racing, who made the mistake, they credited me the amount that I paid for these, so it's all good. I got the right ones now. All right, I'm filling the radiator and the expansion tank with deionized water. That's all for now. No coolant or no antifreeze, because if this has a leak or makes a mess, sorry, I'm out of the range. If this leaks out onto the floor or whatever, it doesn't make any kind of mess or environmental anything. So just to test the whole cooling system, I'm just going to use this deionized water. So I had some problems when I hooked up the fans. They would run all the time when the ignition was on, like all the time. And I didn't think that that's the way it should be. So I contacted PSI Conversions. They're the ones that did my wiring harness. And the tech guy over there, Gord, I think his name is, super helpful. He sent me an email back showing that I need to change some things in the tune and get that all working. And I've done all that now. And it seems that everything is good. But I'm going to go into Scanner with HP tuners, and we're going to try to turn those fans on manually using that before we fire this thing up. Because once we fire it, I want to leave it running and see if the fans come automatically. There's two fans. The first one's supposed to come on at 190 some degrees, and the second one at 206 degrees or something like that. So I want to run this car up to temperature and make sure that that the fans are going to start like they're supposed to. So let's go into Scanner and see if we can turn these fans on using that. Okay, so I'll go back a little bit here. We're in Scanner, and I, connected there, and I guess I don't need to be scanning. All right, then I went to Controls and Special Functions, System, Fans, and now I have two fans, so when I click on this, okay, that's good. And the second fan, okay. All right, I got all that. This has other things too, like the fuel pump. Let's click up on that. You can hear that? I can click the pump on. All right, I think we're ready to fire this thing up and see what happens. But I need to open the doors in this place and get some ventilation going. Well, it worked. It took a while idling. At idle, like the temperature came up, it hit 194 degrees and just sat there. It just sat there for 10 minutes. It just sat there. I finally got in the car and I put it in gear, in second gear, and I gave it a few rip-rip-ms, and then the temperature went up to 196 and the first fan came on. Of course, the second fan only comes on at 206. I would have never got it to that temperature sitting here. Apparently, there's enough capacity in the cooling system that we don't have a cooling problem. So I did not wait until the second fan came on. The first fan came on at 196, just like it was supposed to. So I'm going to assume the rest is great. But yeah, that's really exciting. So now we got to wait for those wheels to arrive, and then we can mount the tires and put those on the wheels. The tires put on. And what else do I got? The hood. This hood, it's a carbon fiber hood, as you know, from Anvil. I ordered it December 12th. Still not here. Now, they did warn me. They said it's going to be 6 months. Well, it's almost 7 now. I think 7 months. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I'm looking forward to that. But hopefully all of you approve of the radiator. Actually, I'll spin it. Now that's all mounted and everything, I'm going to spin the camera around and show you that. Okay, there you can see that I mounted it low enough that I can use this beautiful Corsa air filter on top. So that, I really dig the way that should be really good. Gives me nice clean air there. And underneath there you can see I have these openings here for the radiator. And it is higher than the lowest point of the car, which is that cross member. And besides that, I'm going to be having a splitter that comes straight forward like this and protects that. Anyways, so yeah, that is, yeah, pretty happy with how that's going to look. So that's all I have for this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. And well, I think next up is the hood, if it comes in. Oh, exhaust. We got exhaust coming. That's right. The exhaust should be exciting. That should be really good. It's going to test my skills as a welder, so we're going to see how that goes. But anyways, like and subscribe. It does help out. Helps the algorithm find other new people. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one.